Here we go again.
Yep.
Playing Quantum Theory. It is shit.
Except we're not actually playing it. We're just watching past me play it, because if you watched the last episode, which you should have, because why would you watch these out of order?
I may have sworn in the first 7 seconds again.
It doesn't even matter. I don't care.
Yeah. Should we talk about WrestleMania wrestling? We've already talked about it. Like
If you want to talk about WrestleMania, again, by the time this airs, it's like July or August or whatever.
Yeah, it's already getting ready for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Where Brock Lesnar will face Cody Rhodes.
You think at SummerSlam? You think that they're gonna wait that long? You don't think Brock's gonna fight Cody at WrestleMania Backlash in Puerto Rico?
He might. But yeah, fuck. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? I hope currently Vince McMahon is back in charge as we record this. I hope by the time this airs, he is no longer in charge.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah. It's certainly what I wish.
Here we go again. I didn't even watch wrestling. I just was hoping that the storybook ending. Instead, it was more of the same.
Yeah. Stupid. El Stupido. El Stupido.
One thing I saw when I was watching March Madness was a lot of advertisements for AEW all backstage access shit.
All Access?
Yeah.
I think that's a new show. I think it's like a reality show.
Yeah. It's backstage shenanigans.
Yeah.
And go backstage for the first time. It's like, then they just won't break character when they're on camera. Like they don't.
I don't know. WWE had Total Divas. They broke character. And WWE has their backstage documentary things where they're out of character. So I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. Everybody knows it's a television show.
Yeah.
I just want to see good wrestling and good stories. And I almost did at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Here we go. Sorry, I got a crippling case of why am I playing or watching this again?
Quantum Theory seems like a video game booked by Vince McMahon.
Oh, it is.
Quantum Theory is the video game equivalent of Vince McMahon's booking.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, damn, that just looks like a giant turd. They didn't even try.
They didn't even try. What if they did try? What if they did?
That Poo Monster is designed by choice. I want some sort of PhD genius to explain to me the story of this game.
Nobody could.
Not even a PhD genius. Right now, I'm reading I'm reading this stupid fucking dialogue, or yeah.
Well,
you never even meet Jesus Lambert. Past me is, and spoiler alert: we don't ever meet the guy who wrote this shit.
Yeah, he's never mentioned a single time by any character. So who is he? Why is he the one who wrote these notes? I don't understand.
Nobody knows, not even the develop. They probably thought, this is gonna be so cool. What if we have the scientists who designed all this shit for the bad people, and we're just trying to create these hot women?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. God, we're taking a long time
to read that. Yeah, what's going on, man? It's such a small paragraph. What took you so long?
I don't know.
What? Why is it so long? The longer it goes on, the more concerned I am for your well-being.
I mean, I'm here.
I know, but like, what happened then to past you? This is such a tiny little blurb. Took you so long to read it. What were we talking about that took so long to get past this fucking scene?
Maybe we were just like making fun of the fucking game,
Maybe.
which it deserves. Not people don't deserve to be made fun of, and a lot of media doesn't deserve to be made fun of. But when it's this bad, it deserves to be made fun of.
I would argue that all media deserves to be made fun of, whether it's good or bad.
That's true.
I don't care if it's The Godfather or Baby Geniuses. Everything could be made fun of, and it's all warranted. We live in a ridiculous society.
Maybe this is a toxic way to look at it, but like if you go on a show like Bachelorette or 90 Day Fiance, and you're mad about like people making fun of you online, you put yourself in that situation. You didn't have to go find love on TV.
You chose to sign up for a ridiculous television show. You can't expect people to not treat it as such.
Like death threats and shit, that's not. But like,
no, I'm just talking about like jokes. I'm just talking about like jokes, like making fun of.
Like some people take that shit way too seriously, but like people that just shoot the shit, just talk.
Yeah, like you can't be on a ridiculous show like The Bachelor and expect people to take you seriously. Like, you can't. It's a ridiculous show full of ridiculous people. It's ridiculous. If you're going on that show, you have to understand how ridiculous it is. You can't be like, oh, people are making fun of me. Like, you know. People are gonna make fun of you, right? I mean, obviously, if they're like being mean-spirited about it, then okay, you can be upset. But if people are just like laughing at The Bachelor,
yeah,
or the ridiculousness of The Bachelor, you know, you can't take yourself seriously if you're on The Bachelor, right? Like if people are saying mean things about you personally or whatever, fine, you can be upset about that because that's unwarranted. But like, you can't be like, oh, I'm on The Bachelor, you know, take me seriously. No, you're on The Bachelor.
You're on The Bachelor. Get a grip. Chose to find quote unquote love.
Yeah, you chose the best way to find love was by sharing somebody else's house with like 20 other dudes and hoping that you're the one that's picked.
You fall in love with him and you spend like 2 hours a week with him.
How
is that possible?
How long is The Bachelor? Like, how long does that last? Like,
I think like 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, you expect, okay, so I'm gonna go to this mansion that nobody owns, that a company owns. I'm gonna share it with like 20 other dudes, and in the span of like a month, we'll all compete for this woman's affections, and I'm gonna fall in love and decide to meet my soulmate. Come on, bro.
I mean, it has worked, but the it's like a 1 in 7 work. If I were to go back in history,
1 in 7. How many seasons of that show are there?
There's like a bajillion.
What a ridiculous. Have you seen Jim Jeffries' bit on Gay Bachelor?
Oh yeah,
Incredible stuff.
It just wouldn't work.
Incredible stuff.
I mean, he's right. It wouldn't work. It's like, yeah, the main bachelor will be good looking. There'd be 29 other good looking dudes there. It would just be an orgy.
God, this game is still going.
Yeah, we're not even halfway done the re-recording.
This game sucks.
As you can imagine, Matt and I are losing our minds. I thought it was bad during.
It's almost worse now, even though we don't have to talk about the game in any way because we're not playing it. It's just like on in the background so we know how long this recording has to be. Just seeing how long it's going. It's like PTSD. It's like I feel like I'm a World War II veteran and I'm watching Saving Private Ryan. Granted, they'd probably have a better time because Saving Private Ryan is an excellent movie and this is a terrible video game, but like it's the same feeling.
Yeah.
Just reliving the worst nightmarish moments of my life.
Listen. It's okay. It will be over soon. We could just sit here in silence if you want.
No. On here's some funny wrestling bit on Raw last night. I'll send you this video. Roman, he wasn't mic'd or anything. He was making his entrance, and he pointed at a guy in the crowd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he made like a motion like he was sniffing, and then he pointed at a guy in the crowd. He's like, "That's you, right? I can see your eyes are red." It's just calling out at a guy for being high at the show. In the middle of his entrance on live television.
Is Roman an asshole in real life? Do you think this is just him?
That's hilarious. I don't think that's him being an asshole.
That just seems so in character, though.
It's. He's just having a good time. Yeah, I sing it.
Having a good.
Incredible stuff.
Like, let it go down.
More.
I wanna know.
I think if you sing that, we'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Sorry, it's just what's going through my brain right now. Seeing as I'm trying to reach for the stars.
Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this exciting gameplay.
Yeah, I am. God, this game is so good. Can't wait to show up to my kids.
We should read funny reviews.
Oh yeah,
again.
Nah, it's been like 3 times.
But what if
I've run out.
what if 2 of those times were these episodes that we lost all the audio?
It might have been, but then I'm like, I'll read them and I'll be like, I already read that one.
I'm gonna go to Steam. This game's on Steam, right?
Oh yeah, you can go to Steam and I was reading Metacritic.
Steam reviews are the best. Quantum Theory. Oh my god, it's not on Steam.
Really?
It's not on Steam. Is there no PC version? Lucky PC players. Quantum
Oh yeah, it's just some.
Theory. Game. Quantum Theory. Yeah, PS3 and 360 only. Wow. So I can't even get funny Steam reviews.
Damn it. Oh. Oh yeah.
It's a shame. I mean, it's a good thing for it's a good thing for PC players. They never had to experience this.
It's true. What's up? What's up, man? Hey, hey. Yowza. That's a big crab.
Is that a crab? It looks like a crab.
That's a big crap.
It's a turd with legs.
Tuba.
See if there's any reviews on it on GG app. This game has a 2.5 out of 5 rating on the GG app. These people are insane.
That's too high.
There's only 4 ratings.
I thought it was going to be a 2.5 out of 10. I was like, that's still too high.
There's only 4 ratings. Nobody will review for it though. There's one 1.5 star. There's one 2 star. There's one 2.5 star, and some idiot rated it 4 stars. I wish it could tell me who did that,
That guy's probably
so I could harass them.
mentally ill.
Well, I hope whoever rated it 4 star gets the therapy they need.
Maybe they're getting paid by Quantum Dev. It's the only logical explanation.
Maybe. Scene 7. Thorax. Stupid scene names.
I know. Fucking just all around terrible game. There's nothing redeeming about this game.
Honestly. Well, there's one redeeming thing.
What's that?
Jiggle physics. Jiggle physics.
Jiggle, jiggle.
A jiggle, jiggle. A wiggle, wiggle. My wiggle, wiggle. Jiggle, jiggles. When you jiggle.
Those guards we keep
I don't know what
fighting.
that is.
The Ark produces those.
Somewhere that's a. I bet you that's a real
I'm not
song.
a
Somebody
product.
that's a song.
I'm
I bet you.
human.
Yeah. That's what I... Tune into Schmucks Play After Hours, where we have a jerk along to Quantum Theory porno. That's a joke.
Is it though?
I mean, it is. I mean, I bet you animators of that would probably have better graphics in this game. So only one way to find out. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, fucking. Most things have better graphics in this game.
Actually, just I'm gonna be completely transparent. I tried to look up Rule 34 of quantum theory,
Oh my god.
and it just ended.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
And it's just there's nothing here. There's graphs. There's the graphs.
Well, yeah, because quantum theory. Anytime I Google quantum theory, I have to Google quantum theory game, because if I just Google quantum theory, it gives me like quantum mechanics and science babble.
Okay, I'll search Rule 34, quantum theory game. Still nothing.
Yeah, of course. I think like 14 people on the planet played this game. I'm one of them.
And for that, you deserve a Nobel Prize.
I do deserve a Nobel Prize. I deserve a Nobel Prize. I deserve a Pulitzer Prize. I deserve Kennedy Center honors. I deserve the works. Riveting gameplay.
Riveting.
Absolutely riveting.
Let me watch that video you sent.
Yeah. It's just the Roman Reigns thing. Let me just see what he's mounting. Be funny.
Tribal chief smelling that tribal gas.
Honestly. I mean, Riddle was in the building. Who knows what he was passing?
I think that's just. I mean, he looks like the type of person.
Riddle?
To be, that's just him.
No, that is him. That is absolutely him.
I don't know how much I could like. To a certain point, that's like it's funny and shit, and he's funny and entertaining. But if that was just him 24/7, I mean, like, man.
I don't know. I mean, like that's him. Like he's that kind of guy. He probably plays it up more for the cameras, but.
Damn it.
You hate when one of your personality traits is being a stoner.
I hate quantum theory, is what I hate.
Yeah. Oh, you died, Matt.
I died on the inside a long time ago.
Yeah.
More specifically, the first day of recording this fucking game.
This is a bad spot.
We were quantum theory plating, contemplating.
Quantumplating.
If we should continue this, and we're like, yeah, it's funny. The bits are good. This is good. And Matt's like, I still haven't lost my will to play it yet. So
Yeah, I think it happened around maybe episode 7-ish.
and by that time, it was like, we're already like, we've already soaked so much time into this shit.
Yeah. I wish that moment had come sooner though, because then we would have just quit and
Yeah.
gone on to a good game. But alas,
Alas.
Sid from Quantum Theory gets no ass. That's why he's so
Amen.
grumpy all the time and walks through poo-filled towers. La 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 la.
We are Sid. Walking through Pillfoot.
This game is a great way to make someone go insane.
Yeah.
Oh, remember this boss?
Oh yeah.
This is the boss. He had a big glowing spot, Or maybe it's a different boss. No, this is the wrong boss. Never mind. There's another boss. I don't
I know, they all look the same.
They do all look the same. I thought this was the boss that had the glowing spot on his arm that we thought was the weak point, but it turns out all you had to do was throw the lady at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a different... I don't know. I don't remember this boss.
I remember it, but I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I bet you it wasn't
what a
fun,
great
though.
game.
I don't remember this boss,
Sure.
but I know it probably wasn't fun. That's
I
for
don't know, it looks
damn
pretty
sure.
fun.
Does it look fun, or are you just losing your mind?
Nope. I'm losing my fucking mind.
You are dead.
I've only watched 3 episodes of Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah?
This is,
Not great.
no?
Have you been enjoying it?
The second episode, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Second episode was really good. First episode was okay. Third episode was garbage.
I don't know what happened there. Like, what's going on?
I think they tried to do an episode like Andor without realizing any of the things that made Andor a good show.
I don't know, like, who those people are or why they're important.
Well, the one guy, he was in like season, he made a couple of appearances in like season 1 and 2. He went from off-duty, Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. They just assumed we would care because we've seen him before. And they didn't really do anything to make the other person, the girl, who's
Yeah, I
barely,
don't know
barely
the
a character.
motivations or...
Barely a character. Plot device. She was a plot device. Yeah. It sucked. Anyway, I don't remember episode 4. I think episode 4 was okay. I think episode 4 and 5 were no, episode 4 was pretty episode 4 was pretty good. And then episode 5, which was the last episode as of recording. Episode 5 is it's weird because there's like some good bits in it, and like singularly on its own you would think, okay, this is pretty good, but as a whole, as part of this season, it's just like, why do I like, it's the point where it's like, this is episode 5 of an 8-episode season, and why do I care about any of this?
Why is Bo-Katan hot even with her mask on?
Good genes.
So if you're one of those gill skins, will you turn on me at some point?
Good figure.
More important things to
Hell
kill
yeah.
right now.
How convenient.
Yeah, but Pedro Pascal isn't hot with his mask on.
What? Because he's got not. I mean, he's got his armor is much more bulky, right? So it doesn't really show off his figure.
True.
Her armor is much more slender and sleek.
I'd like to slender and sleek my way into her armor.
I think she would kill you.
Yeah, that's okay. Getting killed by Bo-Katan?
Disgusting.
Okay, you know how
Everything's gonna look like this soon enough.
obviously you know how like the Mandalorians, like in that little cave cult, whatever that he's trying to get back
Yeah.
into. Their whole doctrine is the helmet never comes off, right?
Yeah, so helmet doesn't come off during sex.
You think?
Never.
But do they take the rest of their armor off to have sex, and they
I
just
don't
leave
know.
the helmet on, or do you think they just like? Do you think there's like a zipper type situation? Like, how do you think that works? How does Mandalorian sex work?
I don't know. I don't know why he cares so much. I mean, he said it. He said it's like the brotherhood and, you know, belonging and shit. But like,
I don't know. I just want to know the logistics of, because obviously they have sex because there's children. There's Mandalorian children, right? There's that
Yeah.
kid there's a kid in the first episode. He gets a Mandalorian baptism. So, but like, the helmet stays on. What does right? Does the rest of the armor stay on? Are there little pieces that they take off that allows them to have sex while most of the armor stays on, and then they, you know, when they're done, they slot it back into place? Or do they just get naked with the helmets on? So many questions. So many questions that Disney refuses to answer.
Is this the end of the episode?
I think it is. I mean, according to this little media player, there's like 2 minutes left, but I guess that was just 2 minutes of us riffing as we ended the episode. So we don't have to.
Yeah,
we don't have to do that. We can just end it.
we're just gonna end it.